Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 103 of the New York Mets, and today we face a massive game against the Atlanta Braves. I think we're at home for it. I think we're at Citi Field, and you can see by the standings there, we got to the All-Star break at 500. A little bit hit and miss, to be honest, since last episode. We'll get into what's happened in just a second here. Third in the wild card race though, so that's a positive. But Atlanta is one of the teams ahead of us, obviously, and we need to have a good series against them here to make sure we are getting the job done. Now, a few changes have made to the lineup, all on the pitching side of things. Dropped down to AAA is Stefanovic, Nichols, and Belcher. And in their place, we have called up Curcio as basically Stefanovic's replacement as a starter. He's decent, he's solid, he was doing a good job in AAA, whip of under 1, ERA of 188, though it was not as I think it was a closer, he wasn't a reliever, he wasn't as a starting pitcher, so we'll see how he goes. You can see he's come up, he's had one start so far, and it was a no decision, but his whip is still okay, his ERA, it's early days, but that is what it is. And in the bullpen, we have called in Zach McKembley. Now, we've seen him on and off in the Major League team before. He's done okay previously without being amazing. Not the best start, a whip of 2, ERA of only 3 though, so he got himself out of trouble in his 3 innings pitch, but he was doing really well in AAA this year. Whip of 120, he's done that sort of 2 years in a row, and 2 years in a row he's had ERAs in the 3, so I think it was time to give him another chance. And the other person we've called back in, and we'll remember the name, Kenyon Yovan. He wasn't great he's never really actually been great as a starter anyway, but we've got him in the bullpen. He wasn't great out of the bullpen last time, but we've got him in the bullpen. His first 3 innings he's done really well, whip of .33 and an ERA of 0, so let's hope that he comes in and takes his chance this time and doesn't stuff it up again. But they're the changes that we've made. And if we have a quick look at what's happened since the last episode. Now, where did we leave off? We left off with this National series. So we did okay against the Nationals. We ended up winning 3 of the 4 games there, which was fine. They are the whipping boys of the division, of course. So it was sort of almost a minimum requirement. We wouldn't necessarily want to be splitting a series with them, though it was away from home. Then we did come home and play Baltimore. We won 2 of 3 against them. In Game 2 here, 3 runs in the first innings by Legend, and that was kind of got us on our way. 2-run home run Legend got 2 of the runs, and Benintendi was the other one in the first there. But 3 runs in the first set us up nicely for a good solid win there, and a good pitching performance as well. Then in Game 3 here, we lost it in the 9th, which is absolutely infuriating. 2 runs at the top of the 9th, having scored in the first, so it wasn't a great game to watch. If you left early, you'd be annoyed, wouldn't you? Yeah, so it was just silly, wasn't it? Just silly stuff. The runs coming off of Garcia, who's usually been quite reliable for us. So that was frustrating as well, to lose a game having led pretty much the entire way. Then we played the Marlins at home, and we got swept. And they're top of the division as well. We're 5.5 games back, having been swept at home by them. If we even just split the series, it would be a whole different look on it, wouldn't it? Game 1 here, it was just a poor pitching performance. If we go down to have a look at our pitchers, no one did particularly well. Espinoza gave up 4 runs in 3. Eckhorn gave up 3 in 3. And Southard just did what he does. Comes in, 3 innings, no runs. Brilliant. So he's just different class so far. Good old Southard. Game 2 here, 7 runs in the 4th innings. And to be honest, this was the nail in the coffin of Stefanovic. You can see his ERA was up to 6.4 at that point. We just sorry mate, we had to let you go. We had to put you back down. It's not been his finest season, to be honest. So hopefully he'll find a bit of form. We'll be able to call him back at some point. But yeah, swept at home. That was just a big ouch moment, and it kind of went a little bit to pieces at that point. You can see where you could probably imagine. At this point here, we were looking quite good. We were well above 500. Then we went and lost, pretty much every game for a week and a half. So the Pittsburgh series, we won Game 1 in the 12th. You can see there, 2 runs. They got 1 back, but it was a Legend home run, 2-run home run by Legend that got us across the line there. And then in Game 2, we lost it in the 14th. But we lost it in the 14th with our backup. No, this isn't the game I'm looking for. Game 2. There we go. We lost it in the 14th, but we lost it in the 14th with our backup catcher, Del Castillo, pitching. He went 2.1 innings, gave up 2 hits and only 1 earned run. Like, that's a really good performance from a catcher on the mound. So yeah, you got to kind of be a little bit proud of him. So well done, Castillo. Even though he does get the loss, he, as I said, went 2.1 innings and only gave up 2 hits. So well done, well done to him there. But that was disappointing nonetheless. Then we played the Phillies. We lost game 1, but then we came back and away from home won 3 of the 4 games and salvaged the 500 record at the break, at the All-Star break. So as you can imagine, at this point we're well below 500. Things of note: game 1 where we lost. We gave up 6 runs in the 7th innings, and that basically killed us off. I mean, we were 4-0 up at the time as well, so that was frustrating. And then in game 4 here, the deciding game, Godman, who we called back in, absolute star of the game, 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs. I think he had a home run in there as well, did he? Yeah, he had a home run with 1 on. So really, really good performance from Godman back in the lineup, just basically because he tried to get him out of his slump. And at that point, we were getting a little bit desperate. So we brought him back in here, and he did the job for us. So that gets us to the All-Star game. So how did we go in the All-Star game, I hear you ask? Let's go and have a look. Let's see who we got in here. So for the final voting results, we didn't really have that many. The only person in sort of as an outfield player we had was the legend who came in second in the voting at center field. Pitching, we did get Syndergaard and Espinoza sort of 4th and 5th in the pitching, and we ended up with no relievers as well, which is a little bit disappointing. So that gets us to the announcement of the teams. Now, if we look at the American League team, if you want to have a quick glance there at the names, there was no one really of note for us. But if we do go down to the National League, the only All-Star we got was Legend. That was it. I thought that was outrageous. Espinoza, Syndergaard, Southard, who's been brilliant out of the bullpen. What's his name? Garcia, who's been really good, especially as a closer. None of them got a look in. Some ex-Mets that did get in, Louis Tejada, who I just continually regret letting go now at this point because he's gone to LA and been an absolute star for them. Franklin Kilome, you may remember the name if you've been watching the series for a while, came through at the Mets. I forget why we ended up. We let him go in a trade to get somebody in. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, you can see we haven't had him for a little while now. But yeah, he got an All-Star cap, so well done to him. I liked Kilome when he was playing for us. And the other ex-Met that got another call-up yet again was, we've gone back to the other league, was Andreas Jimenez. Now, I don't understand. He's not that good. We, of course, traded this guy to get in Yelich for that season. It turns out we've let a 3-time All-Star go, and he's batting .307 this year, so he's doing well. But yeah, he shouldn't be doing that well, should he? But anyway, there we go. So they were the ex-Mets. If we go and have a look at the game itself, our league, the National League, did win 2-1. Legend did play. Where is he? He started in center field. He went 1 for 3, so he got on base, which is more than some people could say. But you can see sort of the box scores there. If you want to see, the National League got a run in the 1st and the 6th. 1 pulled back in the top of the 7th. And that's how the pitching went. Tejada got on the mound, as did Kilome. So well done to both of them. And so there we go. That's how the All-Star game kind of played out. Now, the actual expanded standings of Major League Baseball here, you can kind of see where we stand. 500, 5.5 games back of the Marlins, and 3.5 games back of the Braves to get into a wild card spot. And that's what makes this game against the Braves so important. Let's go and have a look at the team that we're sending out. And this is it. Now, we are at home. Now, you can see the matchups don't necessarily go in our favor, but we have some players playing well. So, Miguel Soto is at shortstop. He's leading us off, and he has been on fire lately, though. He's 0 for 5 against Soroka, which is a little bit of a concern, perhaps. Keston Hiura at second base. He is batting second. Benintendi bats 3rd in left field. It's a legend. Calling Suzuki there. He's not Suzuki. Legend is cleaning up in center field. As Eloy Jimenez bats 5 in right field. Chevron Newton, he's at 3rd base and back in a little bit of form. He bats 6. Jarrett Godman as at first base. And Del Castillo, he is the catcher for this one with Espinoza on the mound for us. As I said, Mike Soroka is their pitcher. He's on fire, which is not great. This season, whip of 120, ERA of 361. Yeah, that's going to be tough, but we need a win. So here we go. Welcome to Citi Field for the second half of the season. Now, the unlucky man, you may be wondering what's happening with Mauricio. He's in sort of the least form with the bat lately. So he's on the bench. He's available to come into the game. It was sort of between him and Chevron Newton. We could have moved Soto over to 3rd and then had Mauricio at shortstop. But we've gone with Chevron Newton for this one, so let's hope that he repays my faith. Corbin Carroll leads off, pops it up for Legend. A first pitch swing as well. And there we go. We're underway with an out with the very first pitch. Let's hope Espinoza puts in a big performance here for us. He's let the second guy go, though. That's a walk. That's not ideal. Freddie Freeman steps into the plate. Batting .224 this year. Now, they've gone for the steal. Oh, we've nailed him. Well done, Castilla behind the plate. And that cleans the bases with 2 outs. And Freddie Freeman obviously still in the batter's box. He's hit that. That is there to Hura. Hura over to Godman. And that ends a good first innings for us. Just the walk. But no damage done. So Miguel Soto to lead us off. He's on form. He's rapid if he gets on the bases as well. So let's hope he can get us off to a good start here. Griff McGear again as well is still in the sort of the squad. Just not in the lineup right now. But that's a pop up. And again a first pitch swing. Why are we first pitch swinging? Keston Hura steps in. He's batting second. He's playing second today as well. And he's hit that. He's hit it. It's popped up. And that'll be 2 away. We've only used up 3 pitches here. Come on, boys. We need to work these pitching counts a little bit better. Benintendi back in again in the lineup. Back into a little bit of form as well. Benintendi hits it. He hits it not quite well enough. No, it is going to be caught out there. And a quick innings. We've only taken up 5 or 6 pitches. We need to be going a little bit deeper in counts if we can. Try and wear out Sorotka because he is... I think he won the Cy Young last year, didn't he? The lights go out. Espinoza continues. That's grounded to Soto. Soto should have that for breakfast. And he does. And that's 1 away. And again, a first pitch swing. What is with both teams? And first pitch swings today. Quintero comes in. Now, he has been batting well against us. Maybe not overall. But that's another ground ball there to Soto. And another out as Godman makes the play at first. And Chance Cisco now comes in. Can we have another quick innings here, please? That's grounded towards Godman. It gets through. It's the first hit of the game. It's a 2-out single, and it's not ideal, but hopefully that'll be as far as this goes. Aussie Alves now comes in the bat, batting .233 this season. There we go, we strike him out. We've seen Alves hurt us in the past, haven't we? But he might be fading a little bit with age right now. All right, it's Legend to the plate. Legend versus Sorotka. Legend, first pitch swinging again, and again it's a pop-up, and I'd like to have a word to DeShields, our manager, if we can. Can we try and work these counts a little bit more? 7 pitches he's used for 4 outs. We need to be doing better. Jimenez now steps in. He's first pitch swinging as well. What are we doing? He's going to be able to pitch all game at this rate. We've got to get him out of the lineup if we can. Chevron Newton now comes in with 2 out. He's going to have as this is a 3-pitch innings, I'm going to be livid. Oh, no, Newton has popped it off into left field. It's a sort of a not great hit, but he's got on base. And it brings up Jarrett Godman, who has been in form lately. Come on, mate. He's first pitch swinging as well. What are we doing? I don't understand. Why is everybody first pitch swinging? Anyway, Espinoza goes back to work now. Come on, mate. That is grounded to Hura. Hura over to Godman. And again, a first pitch swing. What am I missing? What am I missing? It's the pitching slot. He didn't first pitch swing, and I tell you what, he's got a base hit as well. That's annoying. It's a 1-out single. And the pitching slot is aboard. Come on, Espinoza. You're better than that, mate. It brings up Corbin Carroll. That should be a double play. Yes, it is. Hura over to Godman. Oh, I think he was safe. Did he beat it? He did beat it. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, but it's 2 away. It's Ronaldo Acuna Jr., who, of course, walked last time up. It's gotten through. It's gotten through. What we don't want to do is go behind here because it's looking like a pitching duel. But with 2 out, they have runners at the corners. It's Freddie Freeman to the plate. Come on, Anderson. You need it. Oh, it's a full count as well. Strikes him out. That's huge. Absolutely huge. Go on, boys. All right. We do keep the clean sheets. Del Castillo comes in. Now, he's already thrown a runner down. Full count. Well done, mate. Not first pitch swinging. And unfortunately, he doesn't get himself on base. But he's used up some pitches there. That's what we need more of. It brings up Espinoza to the plate. Espinoza full count as well. This is more like it. My message has gotten through. Yes, they're outs, but we're not first pitch swinging and getting out anyway. All right, it's Miguel Soto back up. There we go. We've got, second time around, we're doing okay. Miguel Soto hits it well, but it's going to be caught in left field. Decent catch in the end as well. And that does end another quick innings for us, but at least we're making him work with the pitch count. Espinoza goes back to business up against Martinez Jr. He pops that up. That should be easy enough for somebody. It's Godman that's there and makes the play. And that is one away. Gerald Quintino comes back in. Oh, that's well hit. It's not going to leave, but it's triple territory, isn't it? Can Legend get a good throw back in? It's a stand-up double. So this is problems. Are they just... I've said, didn't I? Quintero does have a habit of hitting well against this. It brings up Chance Cisco, who's already got a hit today. We can't get a double play. Oh, it's... Can we get one out? We do get one out. So that's two away. There is now a runner at third, which makes me nervous. But it's Ozzy Albiz. It seems to have a good record against this. It's 1 and 2. Strike him out. All right. For the second innings in a row, we've just got away with a little bit of a dangerous situation. Keston Hiura steps in to bat for us. Hiura gets bat on it. And can't quite beat the throw. That is one away. It's Benintendi to the plate. He gets better on it as well, but to shortstop, and that is going to be the second out, is it? Yes, it is. At least we're not first pitch swinging anymore. Well, his pitch counts up to 38 now, all of a sudden. Legend, he's going to have a first pitch swing, though. And he's hit it really well, and it is going to get down. Legend with a 2-out single to bring Eloy Jimenez up. Now, can Eloy Jimenez send it? He's hit it well, but he's hit it not past shortstop, and he can't beat the throw, and that does end our innings. That's 4 done. It's still 0-0. It's 4 runs to 2, and Espinoza goes back to work. 4 runs, 4 hits to 2. That's been well hit, but straight to Benintendi, and that is one away. Mike Soroka, the pitching slots up again. Now, he did get a hit last time, of course. Strikes out this time. That's 2 away. And can we get Corbin Carroll as well and make this a nice, quick, relatively stress-free innings? Popped up, is it? Legend's coming in. It's not popped up. It's well hit, but it's a simple catch. And that ends the top of the 5th. Chevron Newton, who of course got a hit first time around. His first pitch swinging. And he's hit that really, really well. Driven into the right center gap. Now, can he turn that into a triple? It's in the territory. He slides into second, though. But it's a leadoff double by Chevron Newton. He is justifying his pick over Mauricio, isn't he? He's doing a really good job. 2 for 2 so far. Jarrett Godman comes in. And gets it back up the middle. Does he? Yes, he can. Now, can Chevron Newton score from there? Only go if it's positive. You're going to get there, and he does. And Jarrett Godman does it again. Another RBI for our first baseman. Newton comes in to score, and we're 1-0 up in the bottom of the 5th. All right. Del Castillo now. Full count. Hits it well. Godman, get to second, mate. He does just that. And runners at first and second. None out. Are we getting to Soroka now? Anderson Espinoza. Just a good bunt here, please, mate. Is that a good bunt? He looked to hit it really well. It is a good bunt. Gets the runners to second and third. 1 away. And it's Miguel Soto now with a chance to extend our lead. Is he? He's still on fire. Come on, mate. He's hit it. He's hit it really, really well. That's going to extend the lead to 3. It's a double. A 2 RBI double for Miguel Soto. What a player he is being for us this season. And that is 3-0. We're getting to Soroka. And that is excellent, excellent stuff. Now, do they make the pitching change? They do not. Keston Hiura now with a runner at second. 1 out. He gets a bat on it as well, and he gets it out. Soto's rapid. Can he score from there? I think he can. Yes, he can. It's 4-0 to the Mets. We're exploding in the bottom of the 5th. Hiura gets himself to first with an RBI single. Benintendi continues. And he gets... Oh, no, it's popped it up. It looked like it was going sort of into Soto-Newton territory there for a second. But that's 2 away. And they are persisting with Soroka as Legend comes back up with 2 out. Oh, they've picked him off, have they? They have. But 4 runs nonetheless in the bottom of the 5th. That's a good position for us to be. And Espinoza comes back out with a lead. It's 0-2. And, it's going to get through. I thought we were going to get a strikeout there. But it's a leadoff single. Now, what we don't want to do is give them a way back into this game. We want to smash their hopes. It's a full count now. Oh, we're doing it, aren't we? We're going to let them back in. It's none out. It's runners at first and second. Espinoza, get your head back in the game, mate. Another full count. Is it a double play? It should be a double play. Oh, is it ever a double play? 2 away. There is now a runner at third. But It's 2 away. It's Geraldo Quintero, and I keep saying he has a good record against us. Oh, we've walked him. All right, that's not the worst. That's not the worst. It's Chance Cisco. He's 1 for 2. Oh, and it's Southard that's come in, and Southard has hit him. Oh, it's loaded bases. We need to get out of this innings, don't we? We've got away with dodgy situations twice already. It's Aussie Alves, who's another guy who hurts us. I think it's going to be easy. It is an out at first. All right, everybody breathe. We get away with it. We still have our 4-run lead, and we go again with Legend up against Sorotka. It's 3-1. Can he work a walk here? No, he's got a base hit, though. Well done. A leadoff single there for Legend. And it brings up, not Espinoza, what's his name? Jimenez. Come on. Jimenez hits it well, gets it through the gap, and it's another base hit. We are destroying Mike Sorotka. And that doesn't get said too often here. He's still going, though. Why are they persisting with him? He bats next innings. Maybe that's why. But the game's slipping away from them. It's Chevron Newton. He's 2 for 2. Has he done it again? No, I think that one's going to be caught. Oh, unlucky. It's a good catch out there, isn't it? And they have had to take him out of the game. Corbin Carroll. So it's not a complete waste of an out there then. Now, Jarrett Godman. RBI machine lately. He's done it again, has he? Yo, what a hit down the first base line by Jarrett Godman. Legend's going to come in to score. Godman goes to second. Jimenez goes to third. And the RBI train that is Jared Godman's bat lately continues to chug on. Excellent stuff. It's 5-0. Now they make the change. It's Del Castillo at the plate. And as the Mets horse runs off into the distance, the Braves shut the barn door. That is not going to get through, but it is going to be an RBI. It's enough to get the runner across the plate. It moves Godman over to third base as well, and Griff McGear comes in the pinch hit now. So we didn't see much from Southard, did we? But Griff comes in the pinch hit, runner at third, 2 outs, and he strikes out. Griff, you moron. But 6-0 now. We've extended the lead. It's going to be a new pitcher. It's Eckhorn to come in, and he's going to face Taveras. Eckhorn has not been as good as he was last year, but he's not been bad. That's not the start we wanted, though. Hopefully just a single. Yes, it is. All right. Yeah, Eckhorn, if we look, where's his RBI, ERA? It's 3.20 this year. So, as I said, not as good as last year. Not bad by any means. But this was not really the start we wanted. That's none out runner at second. Come on, Brian. Get yourself back in the game here. He's walked him. It's a 4-pitch walk. Miles Straw comes in now. Now, is this a pinch hit for them? No. Oh, no, this is the guy that's coming for Corbin, isn't it? All right. Another walk. Eckhorn, what the hell are you doing, man? You've loaded the bases. They're none out. I don't know. We should have taken Southard out of this game. He's got one back there. All right. That's the strikeout. Now, with Freddie Freeman, can we get a double play? Can we do something? Oh, that might have just got a double play, you know. We might have just got a double play. Oh, we have. Eckhorn, go buy a lottery ticket, mate, because you got yourself out of that one. But we stretch with a 6-0 lead. And I tell you what, we're lucky to have that lead. Scott Moss to continue. Miguel Soto, of course, who hit that 2 RBI double, I think it was, wasn't it, last time up. He's hit that one, no, not quite as well. And that will be one away in the bottom of the 7th. It brings up Keston Hura up against the lefty now. We don't do as well against left-handed pitching. I'd go as far as to say we really struggle against left-handed pitching, actually. Benintendi, what can he do? He's going to have a first pitch swing, it looks like. I tell you what, he's hit that really well. Well done, Benintendi. A 2 out, single. Yeah, can't quite stretch it into a double. That brings Legend back up. Now, what can Legend do? It's a full count with 2 outs. Legend, he slaps it into right field, yet again. Benintendi goes for third, and he gets there. It's going to be another chance here for Jimenez now to knock in some runs. A base hit gets another run across the plate. Go on, Eloy. He's done it! Eloy Jimenez, a fantastic rip down the third base line. It's going to be a double, an RBI double. Oh, only just got the second in time there, but a 2 out rally. Benintendi scores. Legend goes to third. Jimenez the second. It's 7-0. Let's save some of these runs for the rest of the series, boys. And it's Chevron Newton now with a chance. And he strikes out. That's okay. That's okay. We don't want to show off. We did want to save some runs for the rest of the series. It's Eckhorn to continue. Now, nice, more straightforward innings here, please, mate. That would be greatly appreciated. There we go. All right, maybe he's back on now. He was just adding some excitement to the game. You know, it was 6-0 at the time. You don't want the fans leaving. That's been well hit. Can Benintendi get there? No, he cannot. And is that a double? No, he does keep him at first. So well done out there in the end by Benintendi. A 1-out single we can deal with. Chance Cisco comes into bat. 1 and 2's the count. That should be caught by Benintendi. And it is. Yes, nicely done. That's 2 away. And they have just 4 outs remaining. Then they're going to bat their pitcher. Interesting decision. He strikes out. Another strikeout for Eckhorn. And we go into the bottom of the 8th. What will hopefully be our last batting innings. Jarrett Godman, the RBI machine, with a chance now to just bat for himself. And he strikes out. He needs it. I understand, man. You need your runners in scoring positions to really focus. It's Del Castillo, 1 for 3 today. Though he did get that RBI, didn't he, last time out, even though he did get himself out at first. That's not going to get the job done, though. That's 2 away. And it should be the pitching slot up next. It is. Eckhorn is going to bat. Let's see what he can do. He's worked himself a full count. And then he strikes himself out. Silly, but that's okay. You've tired yourself out there, mate. Run in, get your gloves, get back out on the mound. We are 3 outs away. If we lose it from here, oh, there will be all sorts of temper tantrums from the general manager. That's a good catch out there by Benintendi. 1 away. Jeter Downs into bat. What can Eckhorn do on him? That is well stopped by Soto. Oh, we've thrown it away. Was it a wild throw or was it an error by the first baseman? It looked like a bad throw. So unlucky there, but it's now a runner at second with 1 out. Miles Straw into bat. That is going to get through now. Is that going to score a run? Oh, we're going to lose our O. We're going to... No, we're not. Well, not yet anyway. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Go on. Let's do something here to stop the run. That could be a double play. It could be a double play. Oh, it's the world's slowest throw. Did he get the double play? He did not. If he hadn't sort of done like a little limp wrist throw, he may have got the double play there. But there is a run. It's more than an earned run against Eckhorn. So it's not the end of the world. But it's a shame we couldn't have done the 7-zip. Full count. And he's walked in. We do still need to get this final out though, Eckhorn. You do realise that, don't you? Pedro Mendez Jr. steps in. Or Martinez, is it? Martinez Jr. That could be it. Over to second. There it is, boys. We've beaten the Braves 7-1. That's how you start the second half of the season. Long may that continue. So there we go, a huge, very convincing win. I'm really, really happy with that. Let's hope that continues. We go above 500. We're still 5.5 games back of the Marlins, but obviously now only 2.5 games back of the Braves for that wild card game. So that was really good. I'm happy with that. If you did enjoy that, please do hit thumbs up. Obviously subscribe if you are new as well. I think what we'll do, we'll come back. The Cubs were a good team, weren't they? Yeah, they're top of the Central Division. They're actually the best team in the National League right now. So I think what we'll do is we'll come back for Game 4 of that series. There is a trade deadline, obviously, before that. I'm not expecting to do anything. I'm relatively happy with what we have. If we could, maybe a pitcher, if we could get a sort of a really star reliever in, that's something I might consider. But we have decent enough relievers. They're just out of form right now. The likes of Belcher. If we go and have a quick look at the guys I'm talking about here, we know Belcher's a good pitcher. He just needs to regain some form. How's he been doing in AAA? Not great. He just needs to find his form, find his confidence again. I've got no problems bringing him back out of the bullpen. Jameson gives up too many home runs. That's his problem. So I don't know if we'll see him again, to be honest. If we're desperate, perhaps. Lots of strikeouts, as you can see there, but lots of home runs as well. Let me know what you think. Is it worth the home runs for the strikeouts, maybe? His whip is not too bad either. Maybe he is worth it. If you're giving out 1-run home runs, he could be someone we bring back. But also, we know that we also have here Kalina, who we can bring back in. He was not doing it too well. You can see 7.84 ERA, but we know he can do a job. He's gone back to AAA and is doing a decent job there for us. And of course, we know we have Stefanovic and Nichols as well. How's he doing in AAA? He's not gone back and covered himself in glory, though. Whips, he's not doing too well. And Nichols, as we know what we get with Nichols. He's just not had a good year this year, and he's gone back to AAA, and he's not covering himself in glory. But we have options out of the bullpen. If we could get maybe a really top class guy in, then maybe we'd look to do that. But anyway, that's it for today, though, guys. If you have enjoyed, as I said, thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. I will see you on Monday for the Cubs, and hopefully we'll be well and truly back in the race with the Marlins for this division title. Take care.